Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Farrell sisters left stranger blind after kicking and punching her, even when she fell unconscious, in unprovoked attack. 3. Farrell sisters left a stranger blind after kicking and punching her in a savage, unprovoked attack. Tony Lee Patterson, 32, Ellie Patterson, 20, Abby Patterson, 19, were out in Scarborough when they randomly ambushed the woman. The victim, aged in her 50s, had left a nearby takeaway when the sisters started attacking her in the street. Along with their friend Tonia Louise Stott, 35, the thugs punched and kicked the woman until she lost consciousness. Even while she lay knocked out on the ground, the gang continued to attack her. All four pleaded guilty to a fray, with Tony and Ellie Patterson also admitting wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. York Crown Court heard the victim had been on a night out in October 2023 when the horror unfolded. The sisters and Stott were earlier refused entry to a nearby bar and were abusive towards the doorman. As they walked away, they stumbled across the woman, who they had no connection to, and launched into the brutal assault. Ellie Patterson struck first, punching the victim in the face and dragging her across the pavement by her hair. Her sister Toni Patterson then joined in, followed by Ellie Patterson, who kicked the victim in the back as she lay unable to move in the road. Toni Patterson brutally stamped on the woman's head twice before kicking her in the face as Abby Patterson joined in. Passers-by attempted to protect the woman, but the elder Patterson just pushed through them and continued kicking her. At one point, the victim managed to lift her dazed head, but was just kicked full-on in the face by the thug. Stott shoved the gathered crowd out of the way and also attacked the victim before lashing out at door staff who tried to intervene. The woman was rushed to hospital for a facial fracture and bleed on her brain. She was already blind in her left eye, but the attack has also left her partially sighted in her right eye. Toni Patterson was jailed for 8 years, while sister Ellie sentenced to 7 years and 3 months in a Young Offenders Institute. Abby received a suspended sentence, while Stott was jailed for 1 year. Investigating officer, police staff investigator Paul Thompson of Scarborough CID said, "This shocking and unprovoked attack has changed the victim's life forever. Not only has she lost most of her sight, she has to rely on her family to do the most simplest of tasks." The 4 defendants had the audacity to claim it was out of character because they were drunk. There is simply no excuse whatsoever for what they did, and the very least they could do was to plead guilty to this disgusting act of unprovoked violence. In a statement read out at court, the victim said that she daily grieves for the old me that she will never see again, and that she doesn't know what the future holds for her, and misses being able to do the basic things she once took for granted. "I applaud her bravery. She must now face the future almost blind, not to mention the psychological trauma she has endured through no fault of her own. But she has the support of those around her, and I'm sure she will succeed, despite the ordeal that she has gone through." The 4 women are now rightly facing the consequences of their behavior.